Give me a second. I'm driving, people. Gotta make a right turn real quick. We live in the matrix. If I pick up my phone while I'm driving, like I've seen this happen before. Like I'm driving and like I know how to drive and like look at my phone for a second, look up, and I don't go on the phone too much. If I ever do, the person in front of me will just brake for no reason with nothing in front of them. Like it's just some shit to control me. But we're gonna talk about this family sellout programming. And there's a little bit of change of plans because it's nice outside. We wanted to play a little basketball, shoot around. So I was going to charge my phone while I shot around, but I have to switch courts because the courts were full. Might upload a little bit of footage of like a couple jump shots, depending if I'm in the mood. But basically, I want to talk about these family sellout programs before I go to this park. And it's a tale as old as time. We're talking life insurance policies. People killing their parents, pulling the plug on their parents or loved ones to get money from inheritance. Brother stabbing brother in the back, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I believe this has to do with the targeting, the gang stalking, but I don't like to talk about that too much because you can go into nonsense land, speculation universe, and you never get down to the nitty gritty. So I want to talk about the speculation. Again, these are theories, conspiracies, could be true. I feel like I talk about stuff I feel like I lived through. I think I'm supposed to turn there. Fuck, I hate when people just drive slow as shit. I'm supposed to turn back there. Fucking sorry, like I don't mean to be like I don't mean to generalize people and shit, but I just hate fucking like aloof ass suburban fucking idiots that can't drive, even though they fucking have like the nicest cars and just like ooh, takes them forever to do everything. So sorry, I found the other parking lot. I haven't been to this park in a while, so I want to make sure. I actually went to the wrong parking lot, the one that's fucking far, but we'll just do the live stream here and then fucking walk later. There's more space here. And I'm not one of these TIs that goes to a park and fucking thinks everyone at the park is fucking gang stalking me. Because even if I was being gang stalked, it would just be a waste of fucking time. Like, like that is really stupid to think everyone at a fucking park is gang stalking when you go to a park. Like, it's retarded. So, anyways, I want to talk about this family. Charge my phone. I'm not trying to waste too much gas. Got to keep my car on. Talk about this family sellout programs, which I believe leads into gang stalking. I want to speak from experience, and I'm trying not to bash my family too much, but like I said, ever since I moved back, and I never would have done that because I've held my tongue for many years, but there's some weird agenda with them where it's like, all right, have to be gang stalkers at this point. Like I used to think it was mind control, but it's like every time I see them, there's this manufactured scripted problem, and it's like designed to fucking drain my energy. It's just like unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a part of a scripting, some type of matrix scripting or fucking gang stalking programming with handlers. Like something is going on, man. It ain't fucking normal. Like, so I want to talk about, I feel like I was sold out. Okay, I'm just going to speak from my experience. I feel like if a behavior modification research company, I know this all sounds stupid and ridiculous, right? Any type of government entity approached my parents with some type of offer or something, like I know they would instantly go for it. They're those type of people. Like if it meant gang stalking, like I could see them be like, oh, can you put like cameras in your kid's home? Because I'm not acting like my parents are neglectful. I'm not acting like that whatsoever. They're kind of goofy and shit. I think they're, if people are familiar with like Targeted Tony's parents, like I feel like they're regular parents. Like everyone's regular parents to me. I don't see like good or bad parenting unless you like fucking abuse your kid physically or some shit, or like you're a weird fuck, like sadistic weird fuck, tortures your kids. But with me, like I had a normal upbringing, but it's like psychologically like either these people are mentally ill and I'm mentally ill myself, but it's not as bad, or you're up to something. Like something's going on. I mean, there's evidence of secret lives. Okay. Like my parents have like secret houses that they're building, but they fucking pretend to be poor and they fucking, I don't know, man. I feel like they sold me out to some type of scientific research company. Someone approached them and they were just willing to just sell me out, man. Whether that means putting cameras in your fucking house, whatever those people said, they would have to come at an official capacity. But we'll talk about how people sell out their kids on a day-to-day basis, way worse than what they did. So that's why I believe that this is possible. So there's people that do drugs. Like I just seen one where they sell their kids to someone for $500 and they tell themselves, "Oh, I don't know what they're doing to the kid. They're giving me money. I'm gonna buy drugs," and they know damn well what's happening to their kid. And they're such drug addict pieces of shit, like meth heads or whatever, and they're fucking just gone, like morally, spiritually. Maybe like there were probably bad people before the drugs, but the drugs makes you do shit like that. Like crazy amounts of drugs and ruining your life and shit. So that's one form of selling out. Another form is like the brother or sister selling you out, ratting you out, selling you out. You know, this is all normal shit. So at the end of the day, from what I understand, family, like we all do bad shit. I've done some shit myself. I talk shit here and there, like, but I do good shit too. But you love your family no matter what. Like we're all gonna have issues and problems, but you know, you have your family's back at the core level and you love your family at the core fucking level. And I just don't fucking feel like, and this is not some soap opera like type of Oprah Winfrey type of talk. Like I'm not trying to get all into like childhood shit because it wasn't that bad. But there is an abuse from society where it's like I had a pretty rough childhood, right? But society, because how I act, treats me like I was born rich and privileged. And like my parents and my family play into that narrative, okay? And they were there firsthand screwing me over. So there is some type of narrative that like when I was speaking about the high expectation shit, it's like a fucking psychological narrative. Like, dude, I'm working fast food jobs and fucking door dashing. And these people like they fucking shame me and all this shit. And I like this is normal shit, right? But it's part of some type of agenda. Like I believe that my family sold me out. Like they have handlers that are telling them to do specific tactics. Like I've kind of caught them doing that, and I love them so much that I didn't come on here and expose them, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt for multiple fucking years. But is this gang stalking something where the family is gang stalkers, and then the one person, the target, like they're like, nah, he would never do it. He might fucking rat on the whole operation, so you know, just target him and never admit it. Like, is that why our families don't sell out? Now, I'm not speaking for your family, okay? And I haven't seen a lot of evidence of other people's from what they presented on here of it's a guarantee that your family's gang stalkers. Like I have a family member where I feel like that person definitely is guaranteed, almost a guarantee is a gang stalker. Okay, so we're not going to go into all that today. We're talking about the whole general topic of are these families selling TIs out to gang stalking? Because that's a popular conspiracy, right? It's hot as shit in here. But so let's talk about who would be selling out is what we're going to be focusing on. We're not talking about my past and shit, but the reason why I'm even speaking on this topic is because I think it's relevant. And I don't speak boldly on gang stalking, like kind of hunches I have. You know, where there's smoke, there's fire with me. Like when it comes to my targeting, I'm fucking on the money about a lot of shit I'm talking about. Like for a fact, I will speak boldly that I'm hooked up to a satellite. If I need a second person to test this out, and I need to drive away. I mean, most targeted citizen has done it. Like I don't think these are drones. I think these are satellites now. because I've observed planes going under them, like high planes, and nothing happens. But my sellout family thing, it would be at birth or at a young age, I was sold out to some type of research or military group or some type of occult type group. Like, I have a family member. We're not going to go into specifics, but again, I gave these people the benefit of the doubt. That's part of like Lions Club International or Rotary. But like, I've even discussed with that person, like, that's Freemasonic, and they're like, oh, I don't think so. And like, they honestly don't seem like they fucking would lie about it. And they don't, like, I know this person well, they don't seem like they would cover it up. They would slip up or mess up. They're not like confident like that, in my opinion. But, and again, they don't actually perp me too fucking much, I'll be honest. But I've seen them wear the colors. I've seen them wear like all that stuff. Like, I was looking at a picture, a family picture, and every single person had either something Masonic on, and they don't wear this shit every day, but in that specific family picture, like, except for me, like, I was wearing a peach colored shirt instead of an orange shirt. Like, I was like, oh shit, I'm doing it too, but I'm like, wait, my shirt's peach colored. It's not actually orange. And I did have an orange shirt at the time because I had no idea. I was like fucking 18, 19. I bought a bunch of polo shirts at the outlet, like Ralph Lauren polo t-shirts for like $10 each, and I was like trying to sell them. So I had all these different colors and shit. But yeah, like, what if they were mind controlled? Okay, like, well, there's projects like Project MK Naomi. Okay, people are familiar with MK Ultra. That's like the military CIA brainwashing drug project, assassin project, MK Ultra. MK Naomi was the same thing, but it focused on witchcraft and magic. So I want to go into who your family's possibly selling you out to. It's not directly the government. That's like a smokescreen. Oh, the government. No, the government doesn't do anything. There's nothing where the government does it and they're the government and they show up in the government vehicles. And now these people at the deepest, darkest level have high positions in the government. So, like, let's say your family sold you out. It's going to be to like a witchcraft coven that has like people in the military involved in it and police officers involved in it. Like these underground rings. And what are they selling you out for? Someone might be approaching your family like, hey, we're going to pay you $3,000 a month. Just put a camera. Just make sure you put these cameras and just be quiet and sign these forms. And they could be selling you out to the dark web. Like, you don't know what's going on. There might be a family member out there that's selling their family member to the dark web, and then they just play it off. Oh, I'm just putting cameras up. Oh, don't have sex in there. That's your fault. Okay, so let's talk about my early targeting, like what they did. As far as when you first, before your overt gang stalking, there's like a surveillance period of like 5 years, I would say, or more. And they try to shame you. Like, for me, it's like whacking off, because they would shame me for whacking off or not having a girlfriend for a long period. This is back in like when I was like fucking young too. So if it's like, if I didn't have a girlfriend or if I hooked up with a girl in a year or something, they would make it seem like everyone else is fucking getting pussy left and right. And like, they would shame me for whacking off and like insinuate I was gay. Like, they would try to do all this fucking shit, this subliminal stuff, because they have a camera in your fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't go into details like specifics because it happened so long ago. Other TIs have spoke about this shit where they try to like masturbation shame you. Like, if you look at grown women, like, let's think about this. I don't mean to bring this topic up, but I've had friends in like high school, college, like white boys, and like they would tell me like, oh, what type of like, you know what I mean? When you're young, you talk about that, like, where you go on Bang Bros or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, Bang Bros, fucking Bang, but like all those stupid sites back in the day, man. Like 18, 19. And these people, like, you ever look at like white dudes, like trying to be like funny, cool white dudes. You ever look at tranny? You ever look at, and they would name all this shit. And I'm like, nah, like, we don't talk about this in depth or at all. Like, it's just when you're younger, that shit would come up, right? That's kind of weird to talk about, right? I don't even like talking about this shit now, but I'm just saying, people are into weird shit. like teen and fucking different categories. Just at their own, the regular people, they look at teen, fucking choking, fucking all types of weird shit. Tranny. A lot of people like, oh yeah, like I went to tranny, like so. Like I've had friends that I'm drinking beer with. They're trying to convince me, like, oh yeah, that's not even gay if you're looking at tranny porn, like blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gay. It's a girl with a dick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I never said anything about it. Like, I don't care what someone does. But when the target has a hidden camera in his fucking house and he looks at bootybunch.com, then, he's the biggest faggot on the planet. He's the biggest incel. Like, dude, it's people, and then they try to make you the bad guy because they have the camera in your house. Get it? But like, who could, like, let's say, and I'm not saying that's happening on a large scale whatsoever, man. There's people on the dark web doing shit like this. There's been people caught planting hidden cameras. You can even Google it in women's houses and shit. Fucking maintenance men doing it. That's the most common. Is just some fucking like perverted dude. But here's the deal, people. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, in order to get to that stage, if that's a scenario that's happening, I don't see how the family's not involved or signing off on, there's a camera and everyone be quiet. There's a camera in his house. We're going to watch him fucking whack it. And it's his fault. He needs to stop whacking it in the privacy of his bedroom. He needs to stop. Otherwise, we're going to shame him. And if he says anything, he sounds fucking crazy or he sounds like a fucking weirdo. Like, that stuff happens, dude. And that's how you can tell a real TI from a fake. Now, this isn't common. If you're a TI, listen to this. I'm not saying this is happening to you. But do you see the severity of how I take this situation? Okay. You see how severe I'm taking that situation where someone has a camera in your fucking house and they're shaming. Like, you see how my brain understands what's going on? And I'm not saying I have proof. I'm just saying that if you're a real TI, you're claiming this. That's there's people claiming to be targets and they don't even think about shit like that. Like, that's never even crossed their fucking mind. Like, they think it's like a badge of honor. They're chosen or something. Chosen for what, dude? People watch you fucking, and the main thing, someone would sell you out. You're an attractive female and your family, like I said, someone from the dark web approaches your family, some guy that's been fucking lurking around. And he's like, hey, just can you put this in your family member's room? Just don't ask questions and we'll give you $5,000 a fucking month. And then, oh my gosh, I just missed the turn again. Damn it. Oh no, I didn't. That's what this said. Certain parts of PA, if you miss a turn, dude, like, you have to drive like 2 miles and make a U-turn and all this fucking weirdo shit. So, keep your eyes peeled, man. I'm out here. I'm about to shoot around. But yeah, the most likely scenario. My scenario with the satellite, it's not likely at all. It's probably never happened. If it's happened, it's probably happened to like 1 or 2 people. But the most likely scenario, if you're an attractive woman, someone approaches you, your family members, like, just put this in their room, like some younger family, and then they're streaming it on the dark web and making thousands of dollars a fucking month. Now, Franio says law enforcement is involved, ain't no other way. I think they take orders. I've never said they're not involved. I don't think they're at the tip top. I don't think local police are at the tip top. That's what I've always said. So not every cop knows about it, but whoever's running gang stalking has leeway with the police, so they could be private investigators, FBI, some type of military faction, some that where they're buddy with cops. Absolutely. So I've never said they're not involved. So they're at least okay with it and they keep their fucking mouth shut. But family is the fucking main culprit, I think, to get it set off. I think in order for gang stalking to happen, it's not about like a watch list. It's about your family signed you up to something, or you signed some type of licensing agreement by accident. Okay, like maybe you clicked on something on Google Apps and signed up and I agree. Okay, That's one way. The second way is your family signs you up, and then they say by the time you're 18, this is what's gonna happen. This, this, and then they get paid silently, and they just keep their fucking mouth shut. I mean, from my experience, this is what I will say about my family. Okay, I don't want to talk negatively. There's no point. But the way that I struggle with money and I bust my ass, right? The way that I struggle, like, bro, they're getting free money somehow. Like, they are fucking up with money left and right, bro. Like, they're fucking absolutely irresponsible with money. And like, from what my mind, like from them working and saving money, like they don't have a lot of money. Like, where are they getting this money to get like new roofs, new cars, and like it just doesn't make fucking sense. Like, yeah, you can be really stupid with money, which a couple of my family members are, but there's just they get second chance after second chance. I don't even get a first chance. And I'm doing like, dude, the way I shop for food, like I'm literally shopping like a scientist, just counting calories, protein, fucking best bang for my buck. Like I'll spend $3, $4, $5, get pasta, yogurt, and fucking eat my milk, my protein shakes and shit, and get all my calories I need. And I've been living like that for years, and I never get a second chance. I never and I have to, everything has to be to the penny as far as I can't overspend on anything, bro. So it's bullshit, dude. Like I'm ordering food for myself for $10, $12, like once or twice a year, dude. Like once a year, once every 2 years and shit. Like I'm not eating like ramen and shit. Like I'm eating fucking literally healthy food at a fucking budget, basically. Like I have to eat healthy. So like carrots, chicken, fucking protein shakes, fucking like dinner meals, like fucking all types of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll fry some wings up and shit. $5. Like that's me spending a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a budget for everything. Like if I'm buying some meat, like I'm not spending $10, $15 on one pack of meat, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like $20 for a couple steaks. Like I'm not doing that shit, dude. I haven't been doing that shit at all. Like I'm not wasting any fucking money. And I struggle for years, and they waste money on dumb shit and make mistakes. Is one criticism I will say. And it's like money just magically appears and they're just always okay. Even though they're like fucking burning through money. Like, you know how when poor people get some money and they burn through it? Like, it's crazy, dude. Like, they just keep spending and just nothing affects them. So I'm gonna get out here and do some little basketball. At least turn my car off. Stop wasting gas. 20% battery, so I can't stay on here too long because I have shit to do after this. See, like I have to do DoorDash. Like I don't go I'll be honest with you, I probably do it like 20 or 30 hours a week because I can't sit here and do this 50 hours. You know, it's not possible. Like I make $500-$600 a week, man. That's it. I'm not doing 1,000 doing this. I'd rather work a job and do that. It's too fucking annoying. I want to do Lyft or Uber or something eventually, but yep. Yeah, the main way they're gonna sell you out as a family is putting cameras in your house, hooking up to some type of technology companies. Who's the people? Freemasons, Eastern Stars. These are the people approaching your parents, your family members. How are they doing it? They're not giving too many details. They're just paying money. Like here's money. Do this. You're part of our fucking group. So yeah, there's a couple of my family members that become part of Masonic organizations like the Labor Union and fucking Lions International and shit. So they could be tied to that stuff. But I'm about to wrap this up. I'll probably put some fucking b-ball vids up, depending on how I feel. But I'm out. Let's look at these comments. My parents barely speak English. Government money. How are there tons of people participating? There's no way they're doing it for free. It's not government money. It's black budget money. Government has like a limited budget. The black budget it's like they print money and just dump it into black budgets. That's what they do with UFOs, the black military underground bases, deep underground military bases. Look up black budgeting. So these private corporations that are doing gang stalking on behalf of the government, these intelligence gathering things and research companies, working hand in hand with the government, working hand in hand with law enforcement, they have unlimited funds to just throw away. That's why the target is heavy, where it's like everything, and then after a few years, it's not every single person at the park. So, have you thought about some type of training to get a skill set so you can get a higher paying job? Yeah, I have plans, but I can't say any fucking plans of what I'm doing because it gets sabotaged or there's some unlucky matrix shit that happens or it gets set back. So I have to keep everything a fucking secret. I have a lot of plans to fucking make money to get to the next level, but I can't say it and I can't help anybody. Like my stock market shit, where magically Trump destroys the stock market, had nothing to do with me. People are going to blame me, but even other people are saying the stock market is doing trash because Trump keeps flirting with tariffs and war. So it's just everything I talk about gets sabotaged through the matrix. And then besides me messing up sometimes or losing focus, like I have to worry about that shit. So, but yeah, I got a couple fucking things that I can do and I want to help other people because it's easy shit that any TI can do. But as soon as I try to help somebody, it has to get stopped. Because I have fucking family that fucking does this weird shit, like stop me from eating breakfast before work every fucking morning and fucking harass me at 5 o'clock in the morning, even though they never really did that before. But so it is what it is, bro. But yeah, thanks for commenting. You know, this work goes unappreciated over here. I talk about many different topics, dedicate a lot of time. You know, I took a lot of brains, took a lot of ears, but you know, people just they fucking just can't tune in, support. It is what it is, man. It just makes me a better content creator. Like, I'm not here to serve you if you're ungrateful little prick. I don't think anybody should. Like, you're proven to me, and I'm not speaking to everyone listening to my content, but like when you're just sitting here for years ungrateful, acting like there's so much more content out there, but you're obsessed with me, you're proving to me that like you treat people like shit and like you fucking have nothing going on. Like, I may not be better than you in every single little thing, but you're certainly not better than me because you would come on here and you would make good content. That's why I make content, because no one else will fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to do it if it's appreciated, but I'll talk shit if it's not. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking like people paint this picture about me. This is the last time I know. And like they paint this picture that I'm this content creator that wastes like hours of my fucking time, bro. Hours. Like I'm just sitting here like fucking mastering my craft. It can't just be that I'm good at certain things I'm talented. I know that's I'm worthless according to society, but they can enjoy my content, steal my stuff. And I'm not gonna go into some long rant, but I just want to explain, if you hear me talking shit to my subscribers, like I really do mean it. And like I'm not here to look at a ticker next to my name go up, bro. Like I'm here to put the content out. So you either like good content or you like bullshit commercial garbage, Netflix. These are regular people making content on YouTube. These aren't professional Hollywood producers and fucking like these stout personalities. Like we're working on ourselves to present good information. I'm constantly bettering the way advancing the way I speak or making videos. But if I make one little mistake, you know what I'm saying? Like people try to like hold it against me and shit. Like I'm not here for that bullshit, dude. And then another thing I want to clarify: if I'm talking about beating someone's ass, it's a man. It's not a woman. I don't glorify wife beating. You should not put your hands on a fucking woman. You should walk out. Like if you ever put your hands on a woman, you need to break up with her, never see her again. Like just stop it. You know what I'm saying? So don't, because people like to do that too. Like I'm talking about tough ass dudes too. Like I'm not talking about school nerds, little Chinese kids playing fucking chess in the library that I'm gonna kick their ass. I'm talking about people that have been talking shit my whole fucking life, telling me they're superior, they're gonna do this, do that when I'm a little kid, But when I get big and get muscle, they're quiet, they're fucking silent. Like, yeah, I've been through shit as a fucking human being. So these little bitch ass niggas talking shit because they're men, like, I will fuck you up like you're a bitch, dog. Like, I swear to God, bro. Like, not every single guy I can beat up, but I like, dog, I'm not playing this little shit where your mouth just keeps talking and like you don't prove anything your mouth says, but I'm supposed to like whimper in a shadow or something. Like, dude, I will fuck you up. So it's not towards women and weak men and fucking skinny guys. Okay, I want to fight some tough ass motherfuckers, dude. Like, not claiming to be tough, but that's what I mean when I talk about fighting and shit. It's not about like, yeah, let's fucking pick on some like nerdy white guy or some skinny white guy playing. Nah, bro, like, I want to knock someone out that's fucking talking shit my whole fucking life, dude. Like, nah, I don't like that talking tough. Like, I'm always the strongest. I'm always the best. I always fuck all the bitches. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more, dude. You gotta prove it. It's not like, oh, you're the best and I suck and I'm not expecting that on the reverse side. So I want to clarify that. Like, I'm not expecting people listening to this. The reason why I talk shit is to piss you off because I want to fight you. I want you to find me in real life and fucking put hands on me, dude. Like, I want you to be tough. I want you to be semi-strong, bro. That's why I talk shit. It's not to fucking like, there's some nerd listening and I'm like trying to intimidate him, dog. I want to intimidate some tough ass shit talking bitch ass niggas, American fucking asshole fuckers, narcissist ass motherfuckers, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna end this shit right now. Helm is the best. He's the best gang stalking video fucking editor, video creator. But the way he explains it, bro, I'm sorry, like, he makes the best videos, but the way he explains it is garbage. It's like, it's too much ethereal shit. It's never like, yo, I got my fucking, you'll never hear him talk about vandalism or fucking sabotage or, you know what I'm saying? It's always some ethereal, like at workplace, you know, people don't like you or some bullshit like that. That's my disagreement. That doesn't mean he's not a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that he's not doing good work. But it's too ethereal for me. I like real shit. Like, I talk about conspiracies, but I say it's a conspiracy, like the family sellout, the satellite. You know, I feel strongly about this shit, but it's still conspiracies. I'm not saying that's what's happening to you. You know what I'm saying? So but he does have some good lessons, some ethereal shit, some spirituality, like ethereal shit, yeah. He absolutely has some great fucking lessons, man. I've actually learned from him too when it comes to that aspect of gang stalking, because a little bit of it is that like what if type stuff. But yeah. I mean, he gets a lot of support. He deserves it, but you know, this is how look at this channel. I get zero support. One person fucking was nice to me, and that's Virginia S. That's it. She's nice to everybody too. So this is what I'm saying. I can put out gold. I can fucking sing, dance, do backflips. Like, I'll put some videos out of me shooting threes and fucking nailing threes like Steph Curry. Dude, no one, it's not that they don't care. They just act like I'm invisible. They just ignore it because it doesn't benefit their narcissistic narrative, bro. So, yeah.